Good evening, folks. How's it going? I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna show some of my speedrunning practice for Streets of Rogue. This is the game I'm gonna be playing at Furs for Life, which is a speedrunning thing for furs. That's gonna be going on from, let me double check, the 12th to the 14th next month, and I'm gonna be one of the runners on there playing Streets of Rogue from starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday, Eastern Time. Yeah, definitely gonna be excited for that. Hang on, just get my thing back up here. Yeah, I just want to do a bit of practice, stream a bit, just so you can all see. Obviously, first off, gotta get the right seat, because so I'll do that right now. Fastest furs. There we go. So if you don't know, my run is going to be as a gorilla, and my goal is try to get all the missions done. This means the main missions and the side missions in the big quest. So you see here, gorilla's tough, fast, and good at punching things, but they're really bad at shooting things. Which I think remember correctly means that it's just mostly damage, but might also affect accuracy. You can also charge up a big swing for punching things. But as for his traits, he gets more health from bananas and starts with them, in fact. He's more resistant to knockback and can get lots of friends, which is important because gorillas are melee-based and so are good at making friends with fellow gorillas. On the downside, he can't speak English, which generally means I can't use shops. He's a stinky monkey, so that means that shop owners are automatically annoyed with him, which basically means that I can't shop them or talk to them, although I can't already since I can't speak. Another human characters won't join us. He has stubby fingers, so he can't actually use projectile weapons. The thing about traits is that these traits can generally be changed or modified or removed in the case of bad ones. Somewhere in the middle of Scientist Slayer. Scientist is attack on sight because the description says that, monkeys raised in science labs given drugs to make them hyper-intelligent. Because scientists love doing all their animal experience on them, so scientists and girls will attack each other, but killing scientists gives me a bonus to how much money I get. I don't have an official timer, but I go by the timer in-game to sort of determine how fast I've gone, so let's begin. Oop, wrong button. Let's begin. So if you don't know, the goal in each state is to complete like 2 or 3 big missions and then 1 smaller mission. Okay, that's not too bad because I can fully heal when you level up, so. Grab what is in there, because I'm pretty sure I grab this usually, because get health on level up and you gain experience with things like killing people, completing missions, finding cool stuff, and treasure chests, all sorts of stuff like that. Next, you have to beat up the guy in this house, so we'll make some noise just to get this gangster over here. Smash him down. Oop. Oop. So I failed that mission, but the thing is, you don't have to actually beat missions to win the game. You just have to attempt them, and even if you lose, you can still just don't get the reward. So that's not too bad. Besides, this is just practice, so we're not really getting it. It would have gotten me something that I can use to just blow up doors, but I can open it this way. Just knock at the door, open up, see gorilla, gives you a candy grim in the shape of a big meaty fist. Pretty effective stuff. Yeah, once you get all that, we can exit the level since this level doesn't have any gorillas to get. We're taking GPS for our trait, which basically means that I automatically see things on the map and I can warp to them. So on this floor, cops start showing up and they'll get upset at us if I start messing around with their committing crimes. That means just get this camera out of the way. So the camera's connected to that little turret there, so if I punch the turret, it'll walk inside of the camera, the turret will also start firing, but instead I'll just break the turret with the camera, because when the camera's broken, it automatically lets out a little noise, so it alerts nearby people. It's got the basketball, baseball, it's got the money, in the chest. And there's also a tiny bit of slowdown wherever I change, that's normal. This stage is also where we get our first optional goal, which is keep a big yellow M. Syringes, they're like potions, and that thing have semi-random effects, so... Again, I'm not too worried about getting beaten up by the cops here, because I'm a good melee fighter. No, yeah, also, once you rescue these people, they usually want you to take them either the entrance or exit. In this case, he wants us to go to the exits, which is all the way up there. Oh, and nothing we gotta worry about is that we do not want the blue guys in blue to see the guy in red, because, you know, they're gangsters, so if they see each other, they're gonna get into gang war. Oop. I accidentally beat up the prisoner. Whoops. Again, this is why this is practice. And this is also why this is... And again, all missions sort of is... It's as an attempt at missions, not actually win them, but... Yeah, I said we can't speak to shopkeepers, but I can still interact with them to do missions, and that one. That gave us rage poison, which we can pour inside an air vent to get people inside angry, like... Oh yeah, that's something I think I got from another quest. Quick escape teleporter activates if you get low in health and automatically warps you away somewhere safe. Don't mind me, officer. And that's one of the big goals we have to get. We have to rescue all the gorillas on each level. Some levels won't have any, but that's okay. That means that we can get them, that we get a free pass to the floor. And we want to sell the ammo processor. And immediately warp to the exit. Now rule 3, so we're going to take the patient lunge, which is grill specific and makes our lunge attack charge up quicker. Now we're on the 3rd floor, which means it's time for disaster. You get the ooze, which is the stuff that starts spraying from around the entrance and will slowly turn the floor into a damage area that we can't cross. It only stays on the outside though, so we'll be fine as long as Also, I should mention one important thing, that friendly fire is a thing in this game, so we can actually wind up punching our buddy. So we don't want to do that. There is a way to negate it though, and this seed actually does give us the trait which we can get. See that area there? That's where the damage floor is starting to pop up. Also, it's worth noting we can't teleport on these floors because of the disaster, as it's called. Now we just have to free slave, so we beat up the slave master to set his friends free. And the monkey, I think it's up here. Yep, here it is. So again, just gotta beat the scientist and the monkey free. I'm trying my best not to hit my buddy, but... And again, it's always good to go check these fridges, because you can always get food inside them. And it's good for healing. That one in particular had the worst kind, FUD, which is the least amount of health at any item, and sounds like a term crypto people throw around a lot whenever you try and criticize them. Jokes aside, so also beating the big mission on each 3 floors gives you a big experience bonus. And already in industrial area, which is filled with OSHA violations, as you can see, like saw blades, gas vents which have weakening gas. We would have the no infighting trait, which we can't field those passive ones, but that means we're gonna have to do this floor without the ability to act, without being able to not hurt our friends. Next, gotta destroy this big old generator. It's overclocked, so you know what'll happen. So I think guess what'll happen if we mess around with that. Accidentally punched my friend in the back there when trying. It's okay, just punch this and time to run. Another thing, there's a hacking tool, which we can use it on things like computers, hack them open, and do various things like... Oh cool, invincible. That invincibility is just what you'd expect. It means I can tell that shopkeeper that has a 400-pound gorilla I can sleep wherever I want. Such as with my fist in your face. And here's another shopkeeper got beat up. Save our monkey friend. You can only get 3, but So any extras to get will just stay behind. So, oh wait, no, this isn't where I get on, I think. So Nimble Fingers helps me out with my doing something bar, which is like lockpicking doors and stuff. Not super important for this character, but still useful. This one, we gotta chat with the drug dealer to get our mission. Moving monkeys, moving. Now, yes, speedrunning is all about moving fast and stuff, but sometimes you gotta be careful not to get too beaten up, otherwise, you know, you might die in a run or stuff like that. The workers are a little bit harder to kill than normal because they have the hard head on them, but I can still do some good damage to them. Break that turret so it doesn't shoot me. Now I just gotta hit all 3 buttons in here and that'll be this mission done. Good. I'm gonna take the optional mission now. I'll go chat with the drug dealer. We've gotta break a crate in here, get the muffin inside. MacGuffin muffin, if you will. We're gonna get these guys all nice and close and... Oop. There we go. Hit them all with one good swing. Think about hitting weapons that they have durability, but if you hit multiple people with a swing, you only lose durability for the first hit. And I think you can... Yep, there's a gang fight going on. That's why I mentioned that you really don't want to get gangsters seeing each other. Cases like that. Uh-oh. And we got a bit of a loyalty cascade, as I call it, going on, you know. Like people all accidentally hitting each other and getting angry with each other. Also worth noting that the slum dwellers, like you saw that one just there, they can't... Hang on. Gotta get this stuck here. And this one, I think we just gotta free another guy. Oh no, we just gotta open up the crate. So let's get our welcome bat out. Batter up. And monkey go mad. Time to start worrying about inventory. Throw this out, eat this, and yeah, that's good for now. Lighters aren't really useful since you can use them to light oil puddles, but they're rarely in the place you want them in. And they only naturally spawn outside of... Oh, in here. And there's no infighting. Basically, that'll mean that I can't hit people on my team, so... Those are going to be a lot more helpful. This floor's a little different. In this one, we have 3 bombs hidden around here. You have to grab all 3 within the time limit. This replaces the normal missions we'd have to do, so... Means there's actually reason to do. That means once we beat that mission, we're done. Actually, yeah. Just quickly thinking, yep, augmentation machine right there. We want to... No, can't afford it yet. Hang on. There we go. We can use this thing to change our things, so now we can actually use guns. Still suck at shooting guns, but now we can actually use them. So another good thing about being really strong like this is that you can actually break down stuff if you're strong enough to have a good melee weapon. It does cost durability though, so I'm not going to use this super often, but it makes it a lot easier to deal with things like windows. For being that quest, we've got a hologram Bigfoot, which basically is a big dummy that tracks people to it, and they'll all start trying to hit it. It's going to be useful distractions, or to get people to shoot each other if some have guns. Here in the park, we have cannibals hiding in some of these bushes, so we want to be careful about getting too close to them. If we get these soldier guys to see them, then they'll fight them. And anything else worth noting is that there are landmines here. Just make sure to get some of these syringes identified now so that way I can use them later on. I gotta kill some of these cannibals. Also worth noting is that this area has some laboratory pieces with like glass walls, so it's entirely possible some scientists or their buddies might see us and get into a fight with them. Also, the purplish water is like basically contaminated water. If you jump in it, you'll get affected with whatever potion / syringes in the water. In that case, it's generating health, so that's a good thing. Now Monkey's got a machine gun. Oh. Yeah, I think they're just mad because they saw if I hurt their friends and they're blaming it on me. And they float like a butterfly. Lets me move around a little bit more when I'm punching it. Help me speed up just a tiny bit. Another thing about this war, that friendly girls just spawn here. So I can get this guy to join up with me and help me punch some of these guys. You know, like all these scientists in here. We're just gonna go and beat them all up. Get him to gas mask. And don't mind the tiny guy that ran out, that's a shapeshifter. They're basically tiny little people that despite their name, are actually more of a possession thing, and if you kill them, they drop like a ton of money, like 80 bucks-ish. They're super fast though, so it's pretty hard to catch them. By super fast, I mean they're even faster than the Speed 4 character. And we'll take that over this, and test it out. Weakness, I can live with that for now. Oops. Yeah, and there's one of those cannibals I mentioned that sometimes pops up in the bushes. I will mention that for this run I chose the... Get me annoying, buddy? Yeah, it's another thing about... That might just be the machine gun, but also I have pretty bad aim with the gun. And so, each bullet only does 3 damage, and I have really bad trigger discipline. So I mean, just, you know, the ability to actually hold the gun. Yeah, I got raw strength, but not very good ability to actually hold the gun. Oh, you actually beat this before already. Whoops. Okay, so more science, boys. This time, let's get out the sword. I do want to slate the sledgehammer because it's really good for breaking some stuff later on. One downside about getting girls from these floors is that they can't actually leave the floor with you. There's a perk you can get which allows them to join you on later floors, but we're not getting that this run, I think. Yeah, see, there he is. Just runs off, says he can't leave home. And round 3 is a fun one. There's something in the air. Status effects. Every few seconds I look at random status effects. It can be good stuff or bad stuff, so... Right now, like, I'm weak, that guy's accurate, that goes slow. Here's a cool, something good. Giant, baby. Yep. Now we're big. Now it's a 400-pound monkey or 4-ton monkey, and I can still sleep wherever I want. Especially if it means bashing its head in. You know the old term about the 400-pound girl sleeping wherever it wants. Well, not that, except this time I'm a giant monkey. That basically means I can just run through here, just punch everything, and just give him a knuckle sandwich. Oh, except for that soldier, he's temporarily invincible. And that soldier who got auto-revive, but... Oh! Yeah, some of the soldiers drop grenades, so that can... You gotta worry about that. Got a cube of Lampy, which honestly isn't really that useful. It lets you get stuff from when you smash those lamps. Oh yeah, vampires also spawn on these floors, and they can sometimes drink your blood if you're not careful, so watch out for that. I'll take this, which basically gives us a chance of not taking damage when we get hurt. This floor has a bunch of new stuff. First off, cops replaces super cops, who are basically cops but stronger. Now you have upper crushers running around. If they get hurt, they'll hit those buttons and summon super cops to attack whoever pissed them off. And I'm gonna use my hacking tool to get the bridge running, because jokes. Because wordplay, get that guy to attack us. I mean, also, goons are now super goons here. They're just a little bit strong. They basically just have better base stats. Break these barrels. Poison, that's definitely one of the less nice things to get, but could be worse. No, yeah, those manholes, sometimes they can have either thieves or cannibals in them. Like, thieves, like you could see there, would try and steal my stuff. Well, cannibals, well, they'll just try and attack me. You know the deal. There's one good thing about having I wish I can say about having the inability to speak trait. That sometimes you might see some mafiosos walking around it. Sometimes they'll approach you and tell you to give them some money. Yeah, those mobsters there. If you don't give them money or a good item, then they'll attack you. But however, if you're grilled, they won't bother you at all, because you can't talk. So they'll try and talk to you. It's just not gonna work. One thing I do like to do a bit is try and bait out enemies hitting each other with a third parties, just to get big fights going. Get all loyalty cascades. Oh right, I must have killed... Gangster must have gotten into a fight with someone. I mean, ghosts, you really don't want to mess with them, because, they're ghosts, so you can't hurt them, and there's only one weapon in the game that can actually use hurt them, and if you steal from their graves, they might get upset with you. So we got a box of fireworks there. We can set it down, and after a few seconds of searching fireworks off, and we'll replace hurting people. Oh, okay, right in here. This is where the last one is. There's a cannibal. And that guy also has a shapeshifter, and we can sort of tell 'cause he's got the red eyes. Shapeshifters don't get beaten up by cops because, they're naked, and that's an indecent exposures in the thing that's allowed in this town. Come on over, buddy. Yeah, that's another thing about bananas, that when you eat them, you get a banana peel, which, you can throw and hurt to make people slip and fall. They take a bit of damage and, more importantly, get stunned for a bit, which can be good in some purposes. And fun fact, killing someone with a banana is how you unlock the comedian class. They can tell jokes that can make people friendly or upset with them. Anyway, let's help our monkey friend get some bear traps. I'll take the bear trap instead. Now let's get out of here. Again, we're lacking a bit in experience because I killed those first two. This makes us deal more damage when our health is low. The other ones either make it so people who would get annoyed at us for going in a building won't get mad as quickly, and the other one's just not that useful. Oh, this one kind of sucks. Basically, police officers are automatically hostile towards us because, we're running outside when it's locked down. And also everyone locks their doors as well, so being is the only way you can actually get anywhere. Oop, time bomb, definitely want that. You can reload weapons by grabbing copies of them and you'll get their new version of ammo, or by using these little ammo dispensers that are located around the map. There we go, got another monkey. Got a kill profit, which basically gives us some money every time we kill someone. After we kill a few people. I don't need that. I'm just gonna get rid of the cologne now. Basically, you can use it to make yourself smell nice. Just makes people friendly. Most of the people on the floor friendly toward you because you smell nice. bash this wall to get the monkey out. Bash that wall to get the item we need. And all we need is one more monkey, which I think is up there, if I remember. Cops are still unfriendly with us because, you know, we're outside during lockdown, and that's not kosher. No, this is the police station. Definitely don't want to go in there, but there's the other monkey, right there. Our friend's taking the front of the horse for us, well. Come on, monkey, help me out here. You know, let's see. Things got a bit messy, but they got the third guy, last monkey out, so now time to run. We can't teleport out here, though. Because, you know, we're in a disaster floor. There's one nice thing. There's a trait that lets you teleport even on floors like these, but we don't have it this run, so. And final floor before the big one. Uptown here we have these robots which will scan us and, you know, demand we hand over our stuff or come get deported if, depending on which one they are. The ones basically deport us if we have something. I'm gonna drop this stuff which makes people who go inside their club become enraged, which, you know, gets them all murderous. Hurt each other and their friends. We can actually get... Oh, there's one of those spots right now. Purple ones are basically abolitionists. No, the prohibitionists. If you have drugs or alcohol on us, they'll basically demand we hand it over. And if we don't, they'll go after us. Oh, there's the last button. Forgot about it. Forgot the monkey was hanging out with it. And by the way, if you drop the... Ooh, we got EMP grenades, which can't be used against these. Oh. Instant kill. Also worth noting, they explode when they die, so that's something you gotta worry about. Here's the deportation office, where the yellow ones warp you if you agree to come with them. You know, come with me if you want to live. Getting sent out of the country. I'm stuffing some cigarettes in there because people inside they'll run out and... Pretty sure that sometimes they actually get... Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This area has these big things that pop up, which basically prevent us from moving if cops are alerted. And cops, of course, mean super cops, because that's the new norm now. We've got 7 apes if we're in this level, so we're gonna make lots of friends and lose lots of friends here. I can see they're causing a big ruckus. I think I found where most of the monkeys are. I'm gonna take this glue syringe, which is... Oops, accidentally grabbed confusion. Oh yeah, I can see the Empire there eating someone. That happens, and I always laugh at how whenever they see something like that happen, people just usually yell, "Go away!" And you know, like, "Holy shit, that man's drinking his blood!" But, you know, people have weird priorities in this game. And last, there's one up here at this shop and one down there. We're unfortunately moving a bit slow because of that thing. When those robots just don't like having certain heavy weaponry on you. You know, like rocket launchers and flamethrowers. I'm gonna take a quick run around here so that way... Oh! No, I thought I could get away. Okay, good. We just annoyed the cops. We didn't get them trying to kill us. The last one is in this human zoo where, as you can see, we've got our monkey there and a bunch of other people around here. Kirk's gonna yell at us, of course, because we're a stinky monkey, and, you know, visitation hours are closed. We're gonna just use our big old sledgehammer to smack it open. We don't have to worry about getting a key or anything. And that's just where we're done. I'm gonna take firearms increase because the other two aren't that amazing. Outie makes you run faster when you're low on health, and burning bullets lets your bullets set things on fire, which honestly I don't use that often because if I want to burn something, I just use it to burn it. And plus I'm strong enough that I can usually just punch things. The request here is to get these switches. Let me get the scientist noticing us, so, you know, he comes running out. You know, I'm worried about that super robot cop, because he's gonna shoot at us. He is a cop, but also He's got the whole skill about scanning you if you get too close. And apparently it's really not kosher to push these buttons because they will get mad at us for pushing them. One of the things, like with little air vents, you can actually pollute the water here, so you can get anyone who's swimming a big old dose of whatever nasty stuff's in the water. This can include stuff like being angry, getting a slight nicotine craving, or just exploding if you dunk cyanide in the water. Because cyanide is basically just instant death poison, and it's pretty funny just watching everyone just explode as they frantically in the water just... The gun are gonna break through here, get this little thing which... Ooh, I actually want to take that. Ooh, invisibility is nice, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to have that for the last level, sadly. Sadly, invisibility isn't as useful since we're... hold on. Those floats like nearby electronics explode, like those switches that, you know, like those scanners that, you know, detect to see whether or not I'm carrying contraband. You just leave the smash that 1%er as he yells at us for that. And now we still need 3 more monkeys, so here's one. And there's Spot wanting us to come with them so we can get supported. Ah, dang it, didn't miss them, so probably gonna be angry. Also, I forgot that there's another ape in here that we gotta help escape. Yeah, fun fact, some of these spots will actually, you know, if they humanity drop on it, give them stuff like your contraband. You can't actually try and drop the contraband, but doing that will have them yell nice try and instantly turn hostile. You always appreciate when they come up with little things like that to prevent you from cheesing them. So we're getting in a bit of a tough situation here with all these super goons on us, but... Okay, there we go. Still got the cop out after us, but at least it's dropped its gear. Also, yes, there's a zombie in there. Yes, they can infect people, and yes, they can start a zombie apocalypse. Not like a gigantic one, but level-wide one, and it's not as common on this level, though, since, you know, there's super cops all around, and they're all armed with SMGs and stuff. And here's our last one inside this lab. This one's easy enough to get since all we got are 2 scientists in here, and they're skinny nerdlingers, so we can just slug them. There's also those resistance leaders, who are basically they're like special NPCs that you can't actually get in the game. To get our food, grab this bacon cheeseburger, which is one of the best food items in the game. And final disaster floor. We got zombies, if I remember correctly. Like I mentioned, zombies aren't going to be a big deal since there are a lot more cops around here that can just deal with them easily. Ooh, health vision, that's useful. Don't get here. Yeah, I think about zombies, when they hit someone, they infect that person, and it doesn't do anything until they actually die, in which case they come back as a zombie and try and kill people. Because that's what zombies do. Oh, and these switches are slightly different. Basically, when you hit the first one, a countdown starts, and you have to hit the other switches before that countdown ends, otherwise you fail the mission. Oops, damn it. Okay, good thing. We had that lockpick we could use to get the door open. Let's get out of here, because things are getting a little messy. We got 2 up here, and along with the missions. And oh cool, we can even break the door open with our knife since we're so beefy. We're gonna have to deal with these super goons thrown around here, but... in the cop, but... we don't have any armor, so I'm not gonna be using that. Basically, it gives our armor 200 durability, since armor is also affected by durability. We're now here. Get away from the cops. Duck and weave, duck and weave. Try and lose the cops. Some jukes. Okay, it's not working, but... yeah, we got a way to deal with this. Explosions. That's how. Yeah, I can see the cops are killing. Apparently they were hit earlier, so they're rising in zombies now. Let's get our last monkey friend out here. Oh wait, we need the key, which is right down here. Bust out something with a big old baton whack. Wait. Oh, there. Yeah, right, this one right here. Again, just give him a club, and we're out. Now I just gotta get out of here. There we go. And also for being a big quest, all the big quests get a special little bonus. Taking Knuckly, which makes our bare fists stronger. This is practice. I'll show you what the big thing, what getting all our friends does. Let's just take less time to start when we start off with the thing that gives our monkeys more health. I think that's what it is. That thing we're supposed to normally just go drop our weapons and go so we can go through, but we could just break through that thing on the side since we're beefy. Here we're supposed to kill the mayor and take his hat to become the new mayor, but he's got a whole bunch of guards with him, aka these super cops, and they'll get mad at stuff if we get too close to them, so we're gonna do a couple things. First, we're gonna haterade this guy to get him to try and murder folks. It basically makes that person target instantly hostile to the first person they see. Okay, he's still alive, so we're gonna drop holographic Bigfoot. Again, it just gets everyone who's looking at it just in a real murderous mood toward that thing. Just guys, if you killed it, yeah, see they'll really anxious to get too close, mess with the mayor. I'm gonna drop a bomb here and just see if that gets them on the explosion. They're all moving around, so it's hard to. No, I think he got away, but on the plus side, it opened up more people to be able to see Bigfoot. And the thing about Bigfoot is, while they're fighting, people can and will hit each other, and if they do that, they'll remember their grudge. I'll remember that once the Bigfoot goes away, so that means they'll get pretty violent toward each other. Okay, Mayor's hostile, so he's gonna be officially trying to run for it. Got the hat. Okay, good. Now we just gotta get up to the podium here, and we're done. And time. I'll show the intro since, you know, we're half time and all that. My fellow citizens, today stand before you humbled and grateful. Huh? What? And, oh my, you haven't a single clue what I'm saying, do you? Smell my gorilla farts, you dumb humans. Ook, motherfucker! And, you know, mayor dead, we become the new mayor, and eventually you come to talking, it's like, you know, cycle of life and cycle of death. But, no, it's more important partying. We can't skip the intro. But I'm not sure if we actually see the results screen if we do that, so. Yeah, that's that run, which, if I check time, was about 30-ish minutes. Definitely could have been quicker, but still. Yeah, final time taken in-game is 28 minutes, so pretty good. So I'm gonna do a more methodical run of that now that we've done that, just sort of see all the little things in the seed. So yeah, now, this isn't gonna be a speed run, but now that we're finished, we can sort of leisurely scroll mode, as they call it. Hang on a second, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Welcome back. We're just finished my first practice run, so I'm gonna take a more slow run just to sort of show off all the little things about this. Like, so this is the air vent I mentioned. If you put stuff in there, it'll apply that status effect to anyone who gets in. And again, I accidentally stepped in the gas. Hang on, let me just reset that run just so I show how it's actually supposed to go. Yeah, I keep accidentally forgetting about that little pressure pad which poisons you. Don't want to smash the computer yet, because if we do so, we're gonna release the guy, and that means vulnerable things like the goon and, the switch. But now that he's dead, we can actually take him out, and like I mentioned, I'll ask you to be taken to the entrance or the exit. We can't teleport normally when we have an NPC with us, and oh yeah, that also happened. The guy smacked us when he was trying to get away from the person he pickpocketed. Well, the person didn't actually have anything to pickpocket, so, no harm, no foul. Oh, nothing gained. Oh, pretty futile. That's how I normally get the door open. I just slap the door detonator on there, knock, and just run away. Yeah, it's basically a good way to get into tougher doors, because it'll break open the door, bit the air around it. It'll usually kill whoever opens the door. I mean like all the time. I don't know the exact amount of health that people usually have, but NPCs in the game have a lot less health than the main player character, except in a few rare circumstances. Which I think is like a modifier that you can add to the game, aka Mutator. I usually like to play a few mutators on one is called Mixed Up Floors, which adds various floor pieces from other floors to each other. That we can get the monsters appearing on earlier layer floors. Although if the mob appears on earlier floors, they come with weaker weapons or none at all. So that means you aren't going to get shot at with machine guns on the first floor. Yeah, and there's a thief getting chased after by someone who actually saw him pickpocketing. Yeah, there's another way winning a game instead of killing Mayor, which basically involves getting really popular and getting your electability up, but the thing is that it usually requires you to be able to chat with people and schmooze them all, but something we can't really do that well. Although schmoozing ranges from stuff like giving these cubicle workers some beers, which we can't because they're already annoyed with us and just refuse to talk with us. Because, uh-oh, stinky, as the meme goes. But that's actually a trait we can't remove, I think, the stinky trait. Well, malodorous, but Basically what I'm saying is that we aren't going to be making any friends as a human friends as a monkey. And here are the other traits better detail. This gives us better knockback, which is fine. Hope Sickness Killer is that trait which lets allies who are home on certain floors go to other ones. Like in the park when that one monkey wouldn't come with us, but this one's important because it allows us to just teleport a ton. And that's going to be useful in almost all the floors except for the disaster floors. That means I can already teleport all the way over here, check out the bartender. Luckily, the inability to talk doesn't go over to missions and stuff, so he totally understands that he wants our help. And gang fight! Yeah, hell yeah, gang fight! Woo! Go everybody! Kick some ass, all of ya! Yeah! Woo! Monkey really loves murder, especially watching other people commit it. Yeah, one thing that kind of sucks about this is that this spawns right in the way of the computer terminal, which we could use or break to get into the safe room, which that usually means I gotta beat some people up. Normally how I do it is that I punch a wall, and then while everyone runs over there, I just quickly mess with the terminal and get the stuff, but not here. I'm still getting a little bit freaked out because I think they remember beating each other up earlier, so... And they got all stressed out and run off. Ugh, sorry about that, just had to sneeze. Again, money isn't too important for us in this seed since as a monkey we can't do much with it, but again, we can still use it to get better G, to boost our traits, and refill guns once you're able to use those. I'm not sure if the syringes are randomized between seeded runs or not, but I don't remember getting poison here. I'll have to check the VOD afterwards just to see. Got the exit first off, so, you know, any of the crepes don't notice us. That's really the gang's names, the crepes and the bloods. Apparently they have pretty similar backstories to characters that, you know, that basically they thought they saw a rival gangster killing their parents, but actually just their parent had been making out with someone who's either an Avatar fan or someone with really bad or scare, I think it's called. You know, something that makes your skin all reddish. By the way, they thanks that misunderstanding, they become dedicated to eating up the other gang. Other than that, their missions are also pretty the same as well in terms of their big missions. Just beat up all the other gangsters in the opposing team. I gotta say that hair makes it look like they have like crusty clown hair. Probably shouldn't say that's a cop in this game because, you know, they might beat me up. But it's true. And besides, it's not like you can tell what I'm saying because I'm a monkey. By clone machine, I think you can clone items or make extra allies to yourself. I don't use them that often, to be honest, because usually I'm more of a lone wolf player in this game, just doing things for myself, because that means I don't have to worry about allies getting in the way of like, stealth or whatever, but, you know, different strokes in this game, that's how you can life want. And one way we can get electability is by killing the slave masters, because those slaves will automatically join your party. I mean, we'll become friendly once you do so. Or, oh wait, my ally must have killed them, that's why they aren't turning friendly. And you see, opening those trash cans would be good for getting stuff. Like beers, bananas, and cash. And rocks, which can be good ranged weapons if you can't actually use a gun, because you can throw them at stuff and you can throw them through tripwires to activate them. All sorts of good stuff like that. Throw them through windows to get people attention, whether for good or for bad reasons. All sorts of cool stuff. It's only more slow go through the seat than normally. So I'm just taking the time, turn off all the little details that I'm running by and all that. Having fun, you know. Not that Speedrun wasn't fun, of course. Oh, those other traits. Friend of the common folk. I think it makes like the... I'm not sure if it's just the subduelers, but it makes them friendly to you, so they'll... a little more helpful. I can also just bash your wooden walls with the primal lunge and the good fist like that. I'm speedrunning this floor, because, you know, that's what the... because these will eventually make it nigh uninhabitable. Yeah, they got a little too close to the... Oh yeah, Bart... yeah, I think he heard all the noise and was pulling that because he was, you know, tracking who broke his wall, and right out here just saw us messing around and somehow knew we were the ones who broke his wall. Yeah, some of this game could be a little bit funky. I have heard they're working on a sequel to the game though, so that's something to look forward. Anything notice that people here won't really care about the fact that there's a damaging ooze spreading across the floor, so eventually everyone walking around will die out. Kinda sad, but that's how it goes. Okay, maybe it's not really sad, but sad if you actually care about those people. But I don't. More of these for more cash. I think our monkey got a little set the comp zone. Now we're just trying to fight us. No, we're not gonna mess with those guys. I'm gonna leave those guys alone. I've got to goon another guy there. I'm gonna let the knights come fight us since 1v2 me. Hey monk. Hey. Nerd. Nerd, 1v2 me. Okay, so it's now to 2v2. Luckily the other one ran away, so that's always nice to see. Yeah, I think this is normally this floor I get class solidarity. The other one are pretty nice. Doing something when I mentioned, and Butterfinger makes it so if you hit someone and they're swinging a weapon, you sometimes have a chance to make them drop their weapon, which can be good if you have fast your fingers just to grab the weapon, and you're also good with inventory space to actually hold the weapon. Yeah, like I didn't really mention, the floor has OSHA violations like exploding barrels. There's the minecarts that occasionally drive by and a lot of damage they smack into ya. Random floor vents spewing fire everywhere. Not the nicest place to live, but, you know, what you expect in a city like this, where vampires can just walk free in the streets and places. And... Oh, that sucks. It also took out the Cell-O-Matic, which you can sell stuff at. Usually how I'm gonna get most good amount of my money, since, you know, I can't actually... Well, how I'm gonna be able to convert most of my useless items into good stuff. You know, trash into treasures. You also get floors like this where there's just lots of gas inside the building. This building, getting the gas just makes it weak, which, you know, reduces your strength, I think. But I do appreciate that they give even their hostage gorilla a gas mask. How thoughtful of them. Like, yeah, we're just keeping in here so we can, you know, for some purposes. But here, have a gas mask. Yeah, see, it does make me pretty weak, though. When it comes to actually trying to smack people. Oh, and you can't actually turn it off by breaking. You have to manually use it to get rid of the gas. That's mostly important for wrestlers and jocks, since they can't use computers. Wrestlers find it confusing, and jocks just don't like nerd stuff. Although, frankly, I think that, you know, computers can be used for more than nerd stuff, wink wink, you know. Like looking up images on the internet. When you out there headed to BLFCs, lots of good things about it. Well, good and bad things, like, no, bunch of folks on the well-abandoned and fun network went on there. That's Freeze Night Network, the one represented by that red and blue wolf that pop-up logo. No, I was trying to see if that guy was a shapeshifter, but I don't think he's got the weird eyes. Yeah, he's normal. Yeah, I know there's some good stuff there, like, you know, a lot of people getting to meet each other after staying away from so long. All that good stuff. And some bad stuff, like, you know. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Just the kind of thing that gets people saying, man, furries are gross, right? They're real sexual deviants and all that. Yeah, that sort of stuff. Again, that's all I'm gonna say about it. You can do the research if you want, because I'm not gonna talk about what it's like putting horrible toppings on pizza. It's the kind of thing that gets brain playing that loud Niagara noise, you know, the that scream. Wait here, and we're gonna do this quest early. You can actually do it at any time and get the crate anytime, but nice, all one swing, fit, all in one blow. Plus a crate. Yeah, come back to me now, monkey. We've got some gang warfare going on. Again, like I said, not the best thing in the world. Normally be sad about being slowed down, but... Oh right, a text quest might be turned in. Hey buddy, I actually have that muffin you were looking for. Here you go. Brand vouchers are pretty useless here since you can't actually use them with shopkeepers. Since, you know, we're smelly. Good thing you can sell them, though. Like I said, there is a tiny bit of RNG in things like... I think sometimes one of these quests may or may not actually be use of time switches. I'm not sure on the exact chance. I do vaguely recall, like in one version, one time to defeat this, one of these switches was actually timed. In addition to, you know, the last one that I showed off in the fourth on the song. No, before that. Yeah, this one's gonna be too long after this. After finish the run, probably just extend the stream now that practice is over, but you know, it's nice to get some practice and show people off what's going on in my strategies for the big day. You know, trying to get people interested in what I'm doing. Fester's gonna be raising money for Trans Lifeline, by the way, which, you know, as you can guess, supports trans people. Yeah, it's a pretty good charity. I think Fester's worked them before, so yeah, it's definitely good to help out them. I mean, that's another thing I can do with that thing is upgrade trades, so now I heal even more from bananas. Police brutality. Victim blaming! Victim blaming, officer! Yeah, this kind of thing where if someone shoots in front of a cop will... You can see both of you, the cop will basically... You can get mad at both of you for fighting, so he'll try and shoot you as well. Also funny thing, you try and read email on the computers, but you'll just be told that's rude. Which basically does nothing, so... It's just a funny thing that, you know, out of all the crazy things you'll do in murder... For reading someone's private emails is where they draw the line. You know, as you might have seen, our monkeys are pretty nice fellows. As long as people can understand them. We're talking to our fellow gorillas. I'm not thinking pretty jerkish, you know. Giving people some well-deserved insults. I mean, they do deserve it. Oh yeah, Slimdall, he just mad because I stole his bacon cheeseburger from his fridge. Well, from what used to be his fridge. Again, the sledgehammer is going to be useful. Sometimes the slave matches will carry that, and those two guards at the end, speaking of Mayor Filch, will also have their be carrying some, but I don't want to get them beforehand. Those guys are also confused because the fact that, you know, some gangsters standing there all like, who killed our friends? You know, I think they already killed whoever killed their friends. Next time I'll take increased crit chance, which is, well, increased crit chance. Like I said, this floor there's only the one mission of just finding the bombs. Not sure what happens if you're done. Not sure if like you get a game over, or if it's just generic fail the mission so you don't get any rewards. Alright, gotta rocks. Oh, and actually equipped him, so instead of just chucking some rocks at the guy. Looked there pretty well though. He fell into the pit, so he's dead, and happy times all around. Except for the guy who's dead. But his opinion doesn't matter. Since we're not speeding, we can take this a little more methodical. Not use up some of our good stuff early on. And methodical, I mean actually go in the front door and fight our way in. So that was fun, just smacking them. I throw like all them walls. That's always fun to see. Oop. Hey buddy, wanna shoot some gangsters? Hell yeah, there we go. Gang fight! Hey, there we go. Not sure why the clerk went after them, but hey, that means I can get the cash in there. Oh, almost forgot about the bomb. Let's fix that. Here we go. And we've got a hologram monkey. That means on the last server, just slapped it down. Or you just slapped it down and get people all shooting at each other over it. Actually, don't need the key. We can punch down the door. It's safe. We're gonna need this for. No, punch the door down. There's a safe cracker, but honestly, I use that less than lockpicks, I think. A lot of stuff in here. That thing makes it easier to aim, a helmet, and another sledgehammer. Yep, all the way up to 200 there. Very nice. It's pretty easy to break a lot of good walls down. Help that, and help out that, and sword. The thing is, a lot of the weapons have kind of overlap in terms of how much damage they deal. Like, swords and bats are the same. There's axe, level, and then there's sledgehammer. Knife is a bit different because it's actually stabbing weapon instead of swinging, but a lot of the weapons are just the same. Here we go. Again, commentating is thirsty work. Shopkeep, I noticed don't seem to have a shotgun out. Grand Theft Sledgehammer. Man, lots of sledgehammers on this one for nowhere to look. Firehouse can be a bit tough to rob effectively because it gets filled with has quite a few people in there, and the only way to get them out is if you set a fire somewhere else in the level, then they'll just sprint on over to put it out, sprinting back home. Well, also apparently on the trait screen you can actually upgrade traits sometimes, as you can see when they're green. But why do that when just pay to upgrade? Sometimes really good, you can time it so they just like that. They walk into traps like that. Pretty funny when it happens, just walking them, eventually kill a guy just because you're very good at giving them all Candy Graham knock. I wonder how many people get that reference, sharks and Candy Graham. Oh, Taser's kinda cool. It's the infinite ammo weapon that you can use on people to temporarily stun them, but as it says, be careful when using around water, because if you use it around water and someone is getting shocked, it'll actually do a lot of damage to them. Monkey, help me up here. You know, there's a vampire just drinking someone's blood, casually drinking someone's blood while surrounded by random people. All people do is just yell, "Go away!" They also respond to that with cannibalism as well, despite the fact, it's pretty odd that if you see someone eating a body, there's a chance he might eat you next. People in this game don't have their priorities in the best orders. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pools here are the same as last time, so that purple pool of water is gonna still be health up. On the third level, it's gonna make us big. It's gonna make us really big monkeys. Here you go. Hop in there, get healed up. Yeah, I started a bear trap. I'd see him being in slows you down, so definitely not fun to step in one of those. I mean, I can't speak for experience, but imagine stepping in a bear trap is not a good time. Actually, we can sell it over here and then grab a machine gun. There we go. Like I mentioned, it is a weapon that you can actually use to kill the ghosts that appear in the graveyards, but it's called the Ghost Giver, basically like a big beam weapon that just shoots rapid fire beams of energy. I haven't seen it in this run at all yet, so it might not actually appear in this run since there's stuff that you may not see because I can't go to shops and stuff. From what I remember, ghosts usually drop a good amount of money, although maybe just be thinking about the stuff they drop it from their graves, because I know you can break graves to have money spawn in there from there, with a small chance of a ghost also spawning. That ghost will likely try and eat your ass for stealing from their grave. In which, stealing from the grave also does count as actual stealing, so you'll get the cops on your tail if they see you doing that. It's not like they're gonna use it, right? Yeah, there we go. $100 from that shapeshifter. That's how much these guys can give you if you're lucky. Actually, I'll take the gas mask, because it's a bit of armor. I can use after the hard hat breaks. Any plants aren't actually that dangerous. Just smack them around and they'll reset their attack animation, so they can't actually get too close to you. Are there monkeys I want on my team? No? Okay. Hang on, just injecting myself a syringe I found in the garbage. I think they usually have guns. Action weapons. I see what's best to have knives. Wait, there's a big gorilla cave. I can get like up to 3 allies from that at a time in that cave. Definitely good for getting some friends. Even if those friends are just floor temp. We'll leave once you get off the floor. Come back, monkey. Break stuff, but also you actually get an experience bonus if you break like 50 things. It's like 100 points, I think, so it's not a huge bonus, but it can add up. Plus, it's fun to break stuff. Don't mind me, Bart. I'm just grabbing some monkey friends. Remember, this is basically house, and they'll actually get annoyed at you if you go in and get mad if you try and steal their stuff, but since they're my fellow monkeys, they're happy with me going in and taking their stuff. Plus, having these monkeys around means they'll really help me deal with baddies like that. Alright, Electropole, I think I forgot to mention that last room. Basically, if you... Oh! I didn't even notice that guy sneaking up. Basically, if you take it and people bump into you, you'll be sent flying and take damage from the static electricity. Some good damage with that. But you can also really upset people if you're not careful. Like, I'm just having my monkeys right here since you're not gonna be bothered by since something can't take them to the next floor. Oh, I think also occasionally if they take too much damage, like, you know, those guys are saying. You know that usually happens with gangsters if you're, I think it's a gang member and one joins you. Those plus monkeys, although their message is different, where, you know, they talk all fancy, like. Yeah, that's how smart they are. I'm just honestly forgetting it's actually kind of nice, because if you get smacked into something by accident, people get mad at you for getting you know, breaking their stuff, even if you were the one just knocked into it, so having around can help out getting into trouble sometimes. Again, we're taking on usual strat of jumping into cool good stuff. Yeah, there's some RNG here, as you can see, like, get dizzy, that's basically almost up to 10 seconds I just spend wandering around. Because when you're dizzy, you can only be healed by someone hitting you. I think that monkey is dizzy, so he's gonna be kind of useless for the next 10. Oh, never mind. Better. In case you're wondering, confused just basically means just reverse controls, as you might have guessed. I got a hard hat on me. I have 410 gorillas, murder on everything. There's an item that gives you suspected game, but I haven't seen that on this run, sadly. Oh. Oh yeah, frozen guys can't move, and if you hit them, they take more damage for that one hit and then immediately break out, so. Also, you can actually walk through the sidewalls, like when you're a giant monkey. Always use one more giant monkey coming with us. How about it? Even if this is for just the floor. You can actually get to the edge of the world and fall off, which just causes you to take damage like if you normally fall in a pit. It doesn't do like anything special, but I think there's an achievement based off of it. And also if you're a player, you can actually become giant from the random status effect thing, so that's always fun to see that happen. It's got like temporary resurrection, so if you die while that effect's on you, you get healed up. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff can happen on that. Luckily, you can't actually get shrunk, because if you're tiny, if someone steps on you, it instantly kills you, as you might expect. So that only happens to the NPCs. I mean, yeah, we're just a tiny bit lucky in that regard. Antigram. It's kind of funny how when they get hit by traps, they'll immediately try and destroy the trap. On one hand, it makes sense. On the other hand, it's kind of funny because it's just like imagine. Oh, I shot monkey. Oh, good job, firefighter. Save yourself from exploding. Oh, you see that barrel from exploding and you losing an arm in the process. The aim thing is really going to be good in a machine gun. That makes me sprays a lot less. Or the sprays more controlled at least. Still spray and pray weapon, especially with the gorilla, but it's gonna be useful. The main reason I like to hack this thing is because I see the clerk's getting annoyed at us, and when he's yelling at us, get out of here, the super goons will be all watching us, so we can't really do anything well. At least not without getting him angry, but this way. There we go. We get in, they don't know what's going on, and all we did was annoy some officer who's already annoyed with us. Oh yeah, and speaking on people running off if they take too much damage, I think that only applies for people who have homes on the floor you're on. So, you know those monkeys they asked out, they straight left because they took too much damage, but that monkey there, he's gonna stay with us until he dies. It should likely be pretty soon, knowing how the game goes. Candygram. Launch him right into the fire. Yeah, see, he's... Oh, yeah, I was attacking the fire spout since apparently a friend got killed by it, and he got just a little bit singed by it, so he's just, you know, destroying his own infrastructure because he's so mad at it. I have that feeling, you know, we're just infrastructure you install makes you so mad you just want to destroy it. Again, I'm not sure if the ranges are the same each time. I'll double check to get an idea, but I'm pretty sure it's no. Boy, those altars, I don't think there's actually use for them. I remember you could like sacrifice people on them in the past, but nowadays they just show up on the map and there's no point to them. And basically, killed someone in the area, could sacrifice their corpse, make it explode, and that's all that happens with it, really. You can tell that's a shapeshifter there, because of his eyes. I'll take the invisibility syringe. Definitely going to be useful to get into a tight situation, just need to run away. I'm going to have to ban my monkey friends to do it. I'm proud. Nah, just let me think on words. I'm more than willing to admit that I'm abandoning my friends in time of danger. My monkey friends, at least. My real friends, probably not. Hopefully not. I mean, hell, it could be one of those things I learned about myself at a very unfortunate time. But... yeah, Bracelet Strength is meant to guess boost your magic strength by 1 while you're wearing it. Probably belongs to more medieval game as game matches, but who cares? Not me when I'm moving around. I'm just thinking about trying to put the gas in there, but I think the cops will get mad at me for doing that. Oh well, I'll do it now. Oh, the mobs should got involved, so another beat. Going after the cops as well. Never mind, now they're after me as well. Whoops. Let's just hide for a bit and watch this whole shit show go on. I just know Monkey was in here. Ah, get out. I think they all should be calmed down or dead by now. Yeah, they look pretty... yeah, that looks pretty calm. There's calm as a corpse. I might say. I'm not sure who says that, but someone says it properly. Also, another mutator I just remembered is... Oh yeah, that's the only one that's useful there. For the common folk, I don't think it's that useful anymore since slum dwellers are more uncommon, and haunted house basically means you can sometimes get an item for free when you buy it, which isn't going to be very often since I can't buy from shops. Because they don't like me. I can upgrade team building experts to army of 5, which, you know, that's my guess lets me have 5 team members, but I'm very rarely going to have enough. Very unlikely to get 5 monkeys at the same time. Well, once I leave the park, that is. If I'm not in the park, it's very unlikely to ever see monkeys that ever appear in the game again. Oh. Hey Jim Bob, come in. I want to ask one of these guys a question. Come on. Man, you're boring. You're boring, old Mr. Cannibal. I'm trying to get you to smack someone and you just sit there for like 10 seconds. And I did not notice that. I caught a bit too late. That's why we're gonna play some hilarious pranks. Pranks involve hurting people. Okay, the usual YouTube pranks. Those hilarious YouTube prank channels. Here, buddy, come on. Yeah, it reminds me like when Graysel playing one of those crappy mobile games, which you have to guess which sticker dies first. He's watches one of these 6 figures are fighting each other, and each one brings a deadlier weapon, like from fists to bat to fire axe to an actual assault rifle. And he's just joking, it's like the evolution of prank videos on YouTube. At first you're just prank calling a pizza place, but then you're putting a mother over your pillow over your mother's face. It's just clicks. I imagine I'd be kind of character I'd put in a video game like a side quest like this. I could actually do a whole bunch of side quests for him to help him get views on YouTube, and final mission you have to actually beat him up as a fairly weak mini boss to help as he tries to kill you in the name of views. It's like, I'm sorry man, but taping a dead body, that'll get me so many views. And yes, I am thinking about Logan Paul a little bit when I mention that. Not sure how much he's changed, how much your brothers have changed since then. Because you might guess I don't follow them that much, because, you know, I'm not into the super popular YouTubes and the drama that always runs those kinds of folks. Imagine like having a list of like YouTubers and thinking just what I know about them, like Mr. Beast, very rich, apparently really rich. He's rich because he gives away money, which gets him more money. And like bullet point 1. Videos often evolve around giving people stuff like money and rich and fancy cars. Point 2. They're popular because he gives away giving all this money, get some more money from sponsorships. Point 3. Something about mystery boxes. Which reminds me how you use the character in this little chair simulator game where you're supposed to sit in a chair and buy lots of other cool chairs, and he's actually a character, and whenever he sits down he says, mystery box. I just find that very funny for some reason. Our first scene called me Kevin Play, and I just remember him being like, yes, mystery box, whenever he... Oh, that's another thing I should remember. That train goes by, and you know, if anyone's standing in their way like they were there, then they'll get flattened. I'm just trying to put that in the strategy then. Oh yeah, I think there's a slave there. And they're wearing those explosive slave collars, so when they get hit, go boom. Oh, his barkeep's still alive. Whoops. He actually survived. Yeah, he was friendly because they smell nice. And it's just like, yeah, the scent of my perfume is enough to cover up the scent of my monkey stench. Real quickly, for play as they check on what that noise was. Next, just right up there. Cop's upset with me for some reason, so I'm just trying to be careful about them seeing me in front of other cops, because, you know, they'll turn on me as well if they see, like that, see? Because they thought that if I need help apprehending me, then other guys came after me. But that's why you have them get in fights and they accidentally shoot a mobster. That just makes everything fun. Oh, and this one dropped some sugar. Probably not anything else. Oh, the sugar. Yeah, in older versions, that was actually flat out cocaine. But they changed that because I know, like, Australia gets really touchy about drugs in games. And, like, those monthly pills used to be called steroids. But again, Australia's touchy about their games. I think with all the violent animals going on, they'd be fine with some drugs to ease the pain, but no. I'm seriously going to crocodile or koala bear closure. When you're dying of poisoning because of a nasty spider, maybe smoking a joint or taking some nose kitty isn't the worst thing in the world. It'll help ease the pain from all the poison running through your veins. Hang on. Not sure why the cop got distracted when after the thief, but I'll accept it. Oh god, another good video I saw recently was another crappy mobile game which Ray still played it. Called Judge 3D. It has some of the usual sins like, you know, Google Translate text, and even better is that all the text in the game is voice acted by Google Translate, so everyone just talks with that crappy Google Translate speech to text. It is very amazing. Also amazing that it's a judge game where he can be an absolute monster. Like, the first case he's playing, he's being asked to help. This kid was on trial, Billy, age 11, wanted for murdering someone. Yeah, right off the bat, and we're judging a prepubescent child for murder. And after, like, getting evidence and showing Billy's lawyer that he's in fact a bastard by, you know, being like, murder's murder. I don't care if he was trying to save his mother from someone. Never really explain what happened, because later when Billy's mother tried to talk, the prosecution objected, and Ray said it's sustained. So that basically that, yeah, she can talk, so I'm gonna get that story, but yeah, then during the first trial, the kid's, when he's like, just admit that you killed him, but he's like, maybe I did kill him, but you can't prove it. You'll never find where I hid the weapon. Yeah, cause, yeah, the kid said, at first he said, I'm innocent, but then he's like, you can't prove that I'm innocent, which is of course a sign that that I'm guilty. Because that's what tells someone's actually guilty or not, is if they say, I bet you don't have a single shred of evidence that I'm guilty. Don't worry, I'm gonna leave bartender right after I make you leave. Mortal coil. And then, of course, for judging, he's allowed to choose to either let the kid go, arrest the kid, or for paying 200 of the premium currency, show like some gems or something, execute the kid. In other words, he literally just lets the kid's stuff while he's standing in a courtroom, which is just hilarious. He's joking about how the two characters in the back are just sort of standing, the defense and prosecution lawyers just sort of standing slack-jawed, which is sort of an accidental thing, but the way it makes it look, it just makes it look just standing slack-jawed, thinking, oh my god, he's about to electrocute 11-year-old to death. Like, that's the prosecution lawyer. He said he was the devil. Electrocute the kid. Woo! And apparently, the judge and the secretary went on a date, go on a date, and things got pretty amazing. You know, he's basically playing like he's not really caring about what the lady has to say and stuff. Or they talk, but eventually after she asks what he likes, and he says, punishing criminals, of course. He says, yeah, you do a really good job at it. Which, of course, Gray notes came right after the trial where he electrocuted an 11-year-old to death. And she says, I wonder if you'll punish me as well. And that just gets Gray cracking up as then, of course, I can punch you anytime you like, because, of course, he just has to hear the Google Translate say that. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, I mean, that's one of the big things that about Google Translate is getting it to say incredibly inappropriate things. You're getting all kinky, baby. And after that, it gets another pretty wild trial where man's accused of killing his ex-wife and boyfriend. The man, O.J. Simpson. Yep, it literally went to O.J. Simpson. Man, that's... I wonder how many people are gonna recognize that reference. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, the lawyer prosecution comes in saying, like, you know who I am? I'm gonna wreck you in the courtroom. But, you know, Ray jokes that, how are you gonna wreck me with your bad fashion sense? Like, wearing a cap that looks like it was worn by someone's grandfather when he was out golfing. During the trial, you know, he's talking to the judge, like, I love my wife when we first married her, but then he goes to arguing and then finishes the boyfriend's like, I hate that son of a bitch, I punched him in the face. Well, but I killed them both. And then he asks him to soak, like, please don't send me to prison, frowny face. And Gray agrees. Instead, he literally burns the man to death. Again, that's the execution option there, just lighting someone on fire in the middle of the courtroom. Everyone was probably less interesting in that regard. Instead, a bank robber with no last name. Again, the guy does the whole, you can't prove I did it because you don't have the evidence, which Gray, of course, does. And, you know, he points out these people are terrible at hiding secrets. Like you can't prove I didn't do it. And I bet you don't have the money I stole, as if that's the only reason that he can't be found guilty. And of course, after proving that, yes, indeed, he does indeed have the money, he makes a trade with that guy. Bag of money he stole with a stick of lit TNT. Again, that's how the judicial system works in this game. Very sanely. Oops, sorry, monkey. Yeah, just ignore that super goon. Don't, you know, try looking for the person who killed your friend, or that employer or whatever. Just stand there. And mobile games are a really weird breed of itself. They're just so strange sometimes. You know, like they have ads that totally lie about what the game's about. There's games that just asset flips, games that love Google Translate. It's such a weird territory in gaming. Come over here, buddy. When you come around the corner so I can just punch you easy. Speaking of bizarre games, I recently started watching one of my old VODs, and one of them is watching Faizu play the game Hopkins FBI. Faizu's a bit of a regular on the Uso Grande Discord, and channel in general. If you've seen his avatars represented by Chi the cat, remember that cute anime? It's cute. It's a real cute one. You know, it's just funny seeing someone represent themselves with a grumpy-looking Chi. You know, just staring at this small grumpy. I remember, like, in Big Bad Game of Fun, there's also an emote where they joke about how Faizu wear pants, and just like one of the ones is she wearing the pants on her head, so that's just one emote, just she with a grumpy-looking Chi with a pair of jeans on her head. How about shrink y'all, but I'm gonna wait for you to step out for a second. Actually, yeah. Okay, now. Yeah, the game is playing Hopkins FBI. It's a 1998 adventure game, and, well, to put it bluntly, I distinctly get the feeling it has attitude problems with women. And also it's very stupid. Like, during the game, Pfizer has a counter counting how many times he says what the fuck to the game, stuff that happens in the game. I guess I realize I'm saying what the F after, you know, censoring it in the ending, but hey. Yeah, like, this was a game I know from a crapshoot, that Saturday crapshoot thing that was on PC Game, where that guy wrote about all sorts of old games, good and bad. Like, it starts off and already we got a WTF as the one that's apparently the main villain detonated 2 nuclear missile bombs in California, killing only 50,000 people. I mean, 50,000 is a lot, but it's 50,000 compared to, like, Hiroshima. That within a year killed like 100,000 people with the radiation poisoning and stuff as well. The fact that you only get 50,000 out from firing 2 bombs in California, that's real rookie numbers right there, bro. Yeah, they send an FBI after him, and protagonist gets him, and the guy whose name is Bernie Bertson or whatever, which, you know, sounds like a parody name, manages to get away mysteriously. Getting a chair. From there, the game makes some pretty cardinal sins, like, you know, having the first mission in the game be, where are my keys? The answer, of course, being underneath the couch. You also the uncomfortable thing that, for some reason, whenever Hopkins is examining a lady character, he always says, in a sleazy voice, like, very busy, and stuff like that. It just feels kind of uncomfortable. Because, yeah, like I said, this game has an attitude problem towards women and, like, gratuitous violence. Like, after solving this detective case of where are my keys, you learn that the bank's being robbed, and, you know, a cop and the teller have already been shot. And as he arrives there, the cops are in negotiations with Rob, despite the fact that seconds after arriving, one of the 2 criminals just blows the guy away with the shotgun. But, you know, if the criminals are shooting hostages, it's kind of a sign that the police are going to be getting involved. Well, they should be getting involved right now, because if they're shooting one hostage, they're pretty likely to be shooting more. Instead, Hopkins, being the one-eyed man, this metaphorical king of the blinds, decides to take over negotiations, and says he'll give the 2 criminals what they want, which is a helicopter with a pilot, along with presumably all the money they're carrying. In exchange, they'll let the hostages go, and Hopkins himself will become their new hostage, which is, yeah, just really stupid, as a lot of people reiterate. Some people like Pfizer, you know, pointing out just the, oh, right, the MP grenade broke that computer, so everyone's free. You know, including the cannibal and the zombie. Oops. So, you know, Hopkins trains himself for the hostages, and but you know, just to prove how trustworthy these criminals are, and this one lady, one of the robbers who looks kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger was, and he just slashes her throat, because, you know, really trying to prove that they put their trust in him, and that that, you know, they're releasing all the hostages, including this one lady whose throat I just slashed. Oh. Yeah, just proving that this game is really stupid. After that, he gets knocked out by the robbers while they fly off, and when he wakes up, you know, he talks to the police sergeant. He's like, "You prevented a bigger tragedy." He said, "You did fantastic work, Rick Hopkins." Despite the fact that no, he totally didn't. The robbers got away with the money, a pilot, and killed 2 additional hostages, including one hostage that they were supposed to have released. Yeah, it's gonna get stupider from there, like, you know, I should point out right now that Hopkins has a girlfriend, and she's a girl. Who thinks about her? She's a woman, and she's in the game in Hopkins FBI. So, oh, no, 3 things. She's a woman, she's in Hopkins FBI, and she has a personal attachment to the main character being his girlfriend, which means she might as well save her some time by hopping in the fridge right now. You know, that whole thing about Green Lantern's girlfriend being stuck in a refrigerator just, you know, to kill off a girlfriend for some cheap shock and all that. And I mean, it's not much of a spoiler to say she dies, because, like I said, she might as well just wear a big old bullseye on her shirt. And yeah, it's gonna get stupid. We've seen the first quote-unquote death in the game, which is when you fail to find the bomb and Hopkins is forced to resign by his, you know, supervisor. You know, the generic hard-ass take no guff for nobody type. Always yells about the protagonist being a loose cannon. And I think we're at like 10 what the fucks in the game already. 2 alone from the intro, with a 3rd semi from the fact that the 3rd one, which is sort of maybe because of the fact that, you know, Bernie managing to escape. Which does get explained, but I'm almost certain it's gonna cause another what the fuck. Guys, it gets into some weird territory with how that works. From another thing, like they're just noticing how, I think there's almost what the fuck for the fact that Hopkins' apartment looks really weird. And none of those are really good, but I'm taking that just because animals aren't really that much of a problem anymore, except for the few that pop up in the zoos. And because it's like a 1-room apartment with, as in like it's literally all just 1 room. There's no toilet, but 2 sinks. All 1 consecutive room, including the bathroom, so, you know, anyone who walks in there can see Hopkins pooping. Yeah, it's a weird game. There's a lot of weird issues too, but, you know, there's better games like Ogre Battle. I know someone else I was watching from Listar. She's another person who pops up a lot with Tusa Grande and stuff. I might have seen her as that goblin. Playing Ogre Battle 64 and just taking a look at it, because this game I sort of remember from my childhood. I remember renting it once since I saw Nintendo Power back when that was the thing. And that makes me nostalgic remembering Nintendo Power. But anyway, yeah, I only played like the first two missions I think of the game. I never got out of the prologue, which is probably fine, since I think that'd have been too difficult for me, because I was at the age when, you know, I was like, "Mom, Dad, guess what this guy's in the video game?" He said, "Damn!" Because yeah, that's something Dio says during the prologue to the first mission, when you get to choose whether or not you want to agree to fight Dio to see who he's the commander, because he gets shells. The protagonist gets chosen. You know, wants to have a sword duel with him, and choose whether to have one or not. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. Okay, gonna have to. Okay, Monkey Gang, I'll wait here. Wait, I used it already. Whoops. Oh well. Oh well, time to clean the water supply. Hey dude, what's going on? Maybe you should go check the water, you know, give it a taste or something. Yeah, just wait there. Wait there. Monkey's gotta take a shower. You know, it's important to take a shower before you go in and out of the pool. So you don't contaminate all that. Okay, monkey's done. Uh-oh. Nope, guys. Yeah, I probably should have had him wait outside so they don't... I'm gonna try and be heroes. Yeah, go back to your spot, monkeys. Oh well, okay. Here, have some bananas. I don't have a lot of bananas this time since I'm taking my time, so... Give them all the bananas and have them go around the spare banana peels for weapons when things go south. And they will. Enjoy your swim, doctor? Good. Yeah, of course I remember noticing that the character in the game said damn when I think they say a lot worse swears in that game, like... I think shit is one of the highest they say in that game, but... Definitely know they use the term sons of bitches in that game, I think. I'll follow. Yeah, I just find out that's the thing I'm latching onto when I'm thinking about the game, is how I remember noticing one of the characters saying a cuss word and being all excited about telling my parents about it, and they're like, what way? Like, as in for damn or something. I don't think that's exactly what they said, just trying to, or exactly how they said that, and I think it was like in that way, I said, okay, that's good, because this is before I was actually a teenager, because, you know, I was convinced my parents I was mature enough to play something like Age of Mythology, because mythology was something I was really getting into in elementary/middle school. Okay, just thinking how to get this guy out of here. Oh, there we go. I'm in a punch-up. Yeah, bar fight. That's not in the bar. Hey, bounce. Oh, right, I can't talk to them, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, there we go. Beat up the goon. Cause loyalty problems. There we go. That's something I didn't really use the first time around. Body swap racing, guess, let's see which places we go. Not in a metaphysical sense, but just in an actual location sense, the thing puts it. It's not Freaky Friday, it's just as you switch positions with them. This guy's gonna work up over. Guess I'm keep running over to look at the window, not sure why. I'm trying to get the mission done before something happens to this guy, because, you know, sometimes weird things happen to clerks and they die. That's how things go in this game. Sometimes freak accidents happen. Yeah, there's one of the girls throwing his banana peel. Hilarious! Oh, nothing's going on to your officer. We're just admiring the plants. Very nice plants, aren't they, fellow monkeys? None of which are named Trombid because I have... because I have my standards on what sort of jokes I'll make. Yeah, Ogre Battle Series does seem kind of cool. I'll maybe play on the emulator someday? Maybe. No, it's definitely a longer form game. I know I played the first one a bit in the Tactics Ogre bit on the emulators, but let me take a look at it. I know the series is kind of in limbo right now because Square Enix isn't really that interested in bringing it back out, but still. It'd be neat to see it again. Try it out. I can use your... nothing. Hang on. I'm just gonna wait for this cop bot to turn around. Wait in slow motion, then grab a drink. Oh, hey, thanks for FB Progen. Just finishing up my practice. I finished up my practice run. Now I'm just sort of doing a slow run through, just talking about stuff, shooting the breeze and stuff. Just accidentally got the cops involved. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, that Super Goon isn't upset with me for some reason. Like the fact that, you know, I'm in vault, but anything I'm gonna do. Hang on. Just wait for this robot to calm down. Yeah, there you go. Now he's calm since he's got the little action skill now going on. Who almost died there. That would have been bad. Actually, no, he didn't almost die. He just ran off before he could kill. Oh, I think he recognizes one of my guys' monkeys as a criminal, so he went after them and then saw me and then... That's okay. I still have one EMP grenade left and we showed him. That's always a problem I have in late games. I always get too much stuff I want to carry around. You know, some of these types of use in certain situations. You have buffing items, healing items, too much good stuff. One of them that would have been good if I'm not going for if I'm not doing fast runs, share the health, which basically lets me heal up. Basically lets me healing items heal everybody, so all my buddies get healing. I guess one of the monkeys went down. Oh well. Jeez, what do you guys monkeys do? I'm trying to think of a good joke, but I'm worried that I'm gonna go into bad territory with the jokes I could come up with. Heard something about a banana peel. Now let's just let all these people out. Cause a bit of chaos, especially zombie chaos there. Oh jeez. Okay, yeah, we're hiding. You nerd, we're gonna punch you. I don't have... I thought I had a grenade or something, but I'm just gonna have to... on the old-fashioned way with the monkey with the gun. Is that a monkey? He's got a gun! Pew pew pew! Alright, sounds like there's a lot going on out there. We're here, Scott. Once you're copping a drug bot. I like telling the Prohibition bot because, you know, he doesn't like carrying drugs and alcohol. And I've got a lot of them, it looks like. I've still got one here that doesn't like us. There we go, just steal that guy. Look how other folks don't hate our guts. Get the power banana. Not super animals, but we can still make good use of banana. Raised banana. Hey officer, everything going fine here. Just taking a view of the zoo. Looks like some bad stuff happened here. I guess one of the computers broke or something? Yeah, that's real weird, huh? Anyway, yeah, guys, have fun. Come here, nerdlinger. Hey, come here. Wait, run away? Yeah, here, I'll show you some applied science. Light right to your face. I forgot to get that explode near. I'll grab that. There we go. Oh, it's an explode device. Whatever. What else? Yeah, I just like to go after these because I was like getting lots of levels and I can just really beef my guy and have him be overpowered for stuff. It's the Isaac principle, like something in the game you just get so many freaking items that you can just break the game and go for your knee. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem actually. Yeah, the mobs are triggered the alarm, so people got all freaked out now, attacking each other. There's a little thing, Copbots aren't waterproof, so they will actually get hurt if they see it get sprayed by water, so that's a little thing worth noting. But it rarely comes up. Pretty sure he's gonna be bothered with us since we don't have any heavy weapons like flamethrowers or rocket launchers. Or any weird fancy weapons you can get as a scientist. Well, the scientists are usually associated with like shrink rays or freeze rays. Those are two pretty cool weapons you can get that apply status effects. Shrink rays can be basically an insta-kill if you do them properly. But, you know, just have to hit the first guy and then step on him. And meanwhile, this Copbot is slowly wetting his feet to death. You know, like a Dwarf Fortress cat before it starts cleaning itself. I remember that story about how Toadie accidentally made it so cats clean themselves and after a walk across the Tower 4 just killed himself with alcohol poisoning. Now it's a good story. Oh no, I can't. I can shop with him, but I can't actually have him come with me. Guess the monkey's gonna be alone today. There's one more monkey over there which I'll have to save. One in here. There's someone out here, but I said no one in here. So that's what the important thing is. What else here? There, save them there. Some guy telling us jokes. Right, gotta press the grill out. I want to. Okay. I think I know how I can do this. There we go. Well, the computer, it's a prison door open, that means the monkey can get out. Back here, which honestly I'm just gonna leave since that one feels like it's too much difficult to get through. That one's guaranteed to be money since it's in a bank, so no point in grabbing that one either. Money isn't as important for gorillas. Real ones are video game ones. And now I got the zombies again. Again, zombies aren't that much a problem. Fun fact, you can't teleport with dashes, but in this one, all the zombies die, then you can teleport. At least until one more zombie shows up. And see, they can cause a lot of havoc. Especially if people actually shoot each other. Thinking how I want to play my cards here. Cop robots can't become zombies, obviously, but you can probably guess that, because, you know, they're robots, not zombie robots. Although vampires and werewolves can become zombies, and so can gorillas. So, of course, the big question is, like, how much, Sorry, just trying to think, like, how mutually exclusive those various types of undead are, like. Yeah, kind of let the zombies live just so they can cause some chaos to some of the neutral folk around here. I guess some of the girls. Oh, there's my gorillas. Whoops. I'm gonna try and stick them somewhere safe, like in here. Monkeys, when you got a minute, could you come over here, guys? You know, if you aren't getting your brains eaten. Yep, there's the zombie gorilla, it just turns green. depends if the zombies can actually infect people, because, you know, some it hit a little harder, so an average, so they usually can kill people, but not always. If they're armed, then it gets even harder. And zombies always just use their claws, I think, as a weapon. Well, claws slash fingernails, but, you know. Those are semantics. Of course, I'm the kind of person that actually likes to use the right words, and like, people like the guy makes 9 chickweed Wayne just laughing at. I don't read it, but I know. But I follow the creators dumbing of age because of their stuff where they tweet about the 9 chickweed Wayne comics and, you know, how stupid they can get. Like how the author really loves using big words even if they don't actually mean what they're supposed to mean. Like, get the exact term, but it's like a name someone gets from their father. Starts with a P and is really big. Yeah, right now they're like some flashback World War I here where there's some character who is apparently a human who's actually an alien, basically dating a Nazi spy. It's trying to feed her false information. And in case you probably get busy. Well, that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it's like that some of age author said. If I had a nickel for every time me and Chick would date, he did a story about dating a Nazi, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is 2 more nickels than I should have. Yeah, I think the first one was like one of the main characters' grandfathers was a Nazi or something. But he was a good Nazi because he was upset about the fact that he was destroying Price's artwork. Well, of course, they didn't ask the obvious question, what about the genocide? How does he feel about that? Yeah, well, the very least comments like that remind me that I too can be a good writer. There are people out there who are successful in a way who do a lot worse writing. I'm actually doing a bit of chaos this time. Normally they are pretty fast on the uptown floors. It's again, those super cops can just spawn from those little police booths. You just shoot them down, and when the cops go back into the booth, they take any potential infection they have with them. Which basically means one less person to become a zombie. Revolver here honestly isn't that useful weapon in my opinion. I don't use it that often, to be honest. It's basically just single big shots that do a lot of damage, but yeah, it's quick and powerful with a big cooldown time. Right, going for chest, of course. Forgot about that, but you know, just getting all excited with going around breaking things and killing scientists. Revenge for all the science stuff they've done on me. My kind. A speed syringe, but that's not what I want. Knock knock, triads. There's some other rival mob gang. That's right, no. We'll take it easy because I like being a strong monkey, but one more, right up there. I'll grab Messer Hen now. Wait, there's 2. Right. Forgot that they'd actually know that I somehow was involved with that, even though all I did was just press the button that makes things blow up. Daisy. Well, at least I freed the monkey for a few seconds. There we go. Adding a nice bit of sulfuric acid to the water and just making everyone explode. Hey, I wasn't trying to get off, buddy. Just trying to say hi. There we go. Oh, good. Zombie. Gone right into sulfuric acid. That makes it a lot easier for me. Even though your zombie are already probably half decomposed anyway. You know, the zombies are like a few seconds old in terms of zombies and whatever. How long it's been a corpse. Whatever. Apparently still zombies, so I can't teleport right now. I guess it means like actual game spawn zombies, not like random zombies that spawn in as part of the buildings. Like the vent-based ones. I got away dealing with this. Well, for most of you at least. Clock can still see me, but yeah, I think just makes everyone myopic for a while, so they have real trouble seeing what's going on. Also, thing makes it much less likely to use their guns against you because they can't see to shoot you. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it works. I didn't have no infighting until now? That's weird. Could have sworn I had it. Don't mind me, guys. Just make it plain here. Probably just, you know, brutally murdered that guy, the mayor, the first time. There's a really different way to do it, so... I might have shown this off when I played this last around Thanksgiving, so... The building here is supposed to be like the bank where you can... In this case, it's more like a mayor's office sort of thing. Normally you could talk this guy to, like, get a pass so you can actually get close enough in there to do certain things with him, like, you know, trying to convince him to give you your hat or like that. We can't do that since we're a smelly monkey. Now you just walk away, officer. Nothing weird going on here. Given that I have like 2 weeks of invincibility surges, I can easily just, you know, rush in and just murderize everybody. Although knockback is kind of making it hard to actually get to these people. Yeah, the mayor's visitor's badge lets you actually chat with the mayor, but we want us in here. A little record of the mayor saying naughty things. Not naughty as in swear words or, you know, slurs, but naughty as in things people don't like. So, yeah, I can see the mayor hanging out there with all his guards. I'll stop on the visitor's badge just because I have it. Now we gotta find a place to play the record. The little record. Oh. I think I see it, but I want to look around a bit more. Usually there's a club where you can play for a whole bunch of people. Get them in a murdering mood. No, but at the very least there's a lot of... some drugs that can grab in there if you want to slow someone down. Time to do a little Kinsgram trick. Oh wait, they're not close enough to hear me knock on the door. Whoops. Got this puppy in there. Events campaign waiting out socks. Well, there's only one thing I've done about that. Murder. Everyone in the building's just gonna go rush off try and murder the mayor. Unfortunately, there's only like 2 or 3 of these guys since it's not like a club, so it's gonna be a lot harder for them. They have their work cut out for them. The good news is that since they're mobsters here, if any other mobsters show up, they might join in. That's definitely equal. Again, I'm only gonna get in like 1 or 2 good hits because you know, those cops are armed with like several dozen. Got several cops are armed with shotguns, machine guns, magnums. So I could theoretically kill the guy with the power of nicotine if I just slapped a pack of cigarettes in there. Oh, I don't have any. Oh well. How about we just have some 4th of July celebrations? What do you say? There we go. Big, explosive, and beautiful. Just how I like my explode. Just how I like my explosions. Now we've got a monkey in a hat. How fancy. Give our speech and everyone calms down. Okay, yeah, so good to know that skipping the cuts ending that way does skip the score tally, so yeah, definitely good to remember that for when I pull my big thing so I don't accidentally skip the ending on my final time. Yeah, good time, got some good practicing and sorry, just we're a little sore from all the talking, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all off here. It's good to have good practicing today. I'm gonna leave y'all for someone else on the fun team. The team was just got back from BLFC, so hope you folks all had fun. It was nice practicing, and I'll try and get 1 or 2 more streams in this month for spookiness. And there is a poll that's on Twitter that you can vote on that I forgot to mention. That's important. There are 4 choices. You can go historic, revival horror, culinary horror, or spooky. If any of those choices, they'll choose a game for some of the Saturday streams. So, see y'all folks.